I choose you. Yep, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it on the Red Ride.
Look what happened. I woke up in a big old puddle of money. Hey, all you KTM guys, come on. I'm Team Warren. Don't think I'm coming down on you. I, on the other hand, and you on the other hand, and a lot of people on the other hand, why don't we have a 450? As a competitor, do a lot of ice. But here's my thinking.
Hey guys, Joe here, 690ADV, 690 Garage, 690ADV.com. What a great day. It's nice. It's not too hot. It's not too cool here in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. Hope everybody's doing good today. If you saw the intro, yeah, those are the two bikes that are coming. They were prototyped for a while, and they're not really prototyped anymore. They still say they're in prototype, but it has been announced. They're coming, guys. Those bikes are coming. And with that being said, how awesome is that gonna be? I know all of you guys have probably been following those bikes a little bit, or at least if you haven't, here's a little bit of info. And there's not a ton of info out there about what the bikes are going to be like. I mean, they haven't revealed a lot because they're still trying to kind of finish these bikes and get them ready and get them out there into the public. They kind of teased us a little bit. KTM definitely did when they unveiled it at the, what is it, ECIA or ECIM show or whatever it is over in Europe. You know, they pulled the sheet over it and off of it, and it was all muddy and all that stuff, and it just, and anybody who's anybody was just like, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, KTM 790 Adventure R, sexy, gorgeous. Yamaha T7 Tenere, yeah, the 790 and the 700 Tenere. If you don't know much about Dakar or the Dakar Rally, I've been following it for years. It's really super cool endurance race, you know, super cool. I think it's like 14 days or 13 or 14 days long. I follow the bike guys. I follow Team KTM. Last year I was following Yamaha, and they were kicking butt, man, kicking butt, until the rider basically broke his collarbone and some ribs, and then basically Yamaha was out of the race. But they were killing it. They were absolutely killing it. Anyway, the reason I'm ranting about this, and I'm talking about Dakar, because guess what? These bikes are built around those 450 rally bikes. That's what they've been designed around, the 450 rally bikes. The KTM, the 450 rally. The 790, that's what it's built around. The T7, the 450 KTM, or not the KTM, but the Yamaha rally bike. And that's what they've done. And what they have done is they put a twin cylinder in both of these motorcycles to make it a little bit smoother, give it a little bit more power, and so that it really is kind of street, I guess, but they're ridiculous dirt ready, you know, if that makes any sense. So if you're a new rider, or if you've only been riding a little while and maybe you have a KLR or you have a DR or an XR or something like that, and you're looking for an adventure bike, I would wait. I'm telling you, I would wait until these bikes hit the market in 2019, guys. 2019, these bikes are coming. The T7 is actually out on tour right now. It's going out, and they are taking it around. So will you get to see it? I don't know. I hope I get to see it. I don't know. I live in Dallas, Texas, so who knows? Probably not. But the 790, they're still doing some tweaks to it, but it's coming. Make no mistake, we're going to get these bikes, guys. They're coming, and I couldn't be more excited. The T7 Tenere and the 790 Adventure R, are you kidding me? Yeah, Here's what's gonna make or break these motorcycles in the market. My opinion, not anyone else's, my opinion, weight, fuel capacity. That's really what's gonna kill these bikes or make these bikes. Oh, I'm sorry, did I fail to mention the price? That's gonna basically make or break it too. So, I think price will be number one. If they can hit these bikes, because at the 700 range, they're in that BMW 800, you know, the Ducatis, you know, in the upper range of the adventure bikes. So if they can keep the numbers right, because the KTM, the 690 Enduro R is 10.7. This bike is 10.7 to buy. So you know that the 790cc bike is probably going to be, and I'm hoping and praying that the MSRP on that is not going to be more than $13,000. And I'm probably just crazy out there, but I'm praying if they can get that bike around $12,900, they will not keep them on the showroom floor. The T7 Tenere or the 700 Tenere, same thing. Can you get the price right? Can you get the price right? And if you can get the price right, people are going to gobble these things up like nobody's business, because I'm holding off. I got rid of my 800. I did a review on the 800 GSA on my BMW. Love that bike. Why'd I get rid of it? It's a pig. It's heavy. It's not fun off-road. On the road, it's a dream. So they couldn't get the second side of the aspect of what needs to be for that extreme adventure bike, as I'd like to call it. It just doesn't have it. And if it can get it with the number right, the next thing, can they get it right with the weight? And here's my thinking, and this is what other people are thinking as well. They're thinking that they're going to get these bikes somewhere between the 400 to 425 pounds. If they can get it at 400 to 425, they have nailed it. Nailed it. They have totally nailed it. What do you think? Do you think I'm crazy? Do any of you guys own a bigger adventure bike and a 700 BMW, a 650 KLR, 650 XR? Now I get it, those bikes are light, but they're not a dream on the road by any stretch of the imagination. Neither is this 690. It's a great bike. It will do it, but it's not great. So if they can hit the numbers at around 400 to 425, does that put that in your wheelhouse? Does that make you happy? It would make me extremely happy. And if they can get that under 400 pounds, bam, I'm getting one. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna get one. And I'm gonna go to North Texas KTM and I'm gonna go talk to Todd and he's gonna do it up for me. Make no mistake about it. But I love that Yamaha. She's sexy. I love that blue. I like that silver. It's nice. It is nice, and I've got a soft spot for Yamaha. I've had a WR, and it broke my heart to sell it. Still don't know why I sold it to this day. But back to the bikes. Here's the deal. So what did we say? Price, weight, and fuel. So how much fuel are they going to be able to get with these bikes to get the range? That's going to be yeah, baby. That 690 is something, man. Anyway, the fuel. I think they have to hit it. And would you agree with me? Would you agree with me? They've got to be at a minimum of 4.5 gallons. 4.5 gallons. I think 5 is really where the sweet spot would be. I think 6 is too much because that adds too much weight. But I'm thinking if they're at 4.5 gallons, I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect because those bikes, you know that they are going to be sitting at about at least 50 because nobody's going to ride those bikes like a grandpa. I'm not going to do it. Neither are you. I mean, think about that. If you can get that bike to a 200 plus mile range, if you can get between that 200 and 300, bam, you have nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it. So what do you think? You thinking 4 gallons? If you could have that bike Nobody knows what the fuel capacity is. Nobody knows what the weight of these bikes are going to be. It's all guess. We're all looking at it going, what kind of frame does it have? Does it have a chrome moly frame? Does it have an aluminum frame? Does it have a... I mean, we don't know what this bike has. No clue. None. So it's all speculation. But we do know that they were prototype bikes, and we do know now they're coming. They're coming. So 2019, these bikes are coming. So, the dollar amount, what do you feel the dollar amount needs to be for you to even think about buying that bike? Either one, because I really don't know what to put a number on. All I know is I'm not a big Yamaha guy, and I don't really know what those Yamahas cost. I know what I paid for this KTM. So, and I know at around $10,700 to $10,900, that's basically an $11,000 bike. So if the KTM with a 790cc, I think that the number really should not be more than probably 12.9, 13.5. That's my guess, or 13.4, somewhere around there. You know, that's my thing. And then the Tenere, I just think if the Tenere is more than the KTM, people are going to go buy the KTM straight out of the gate. And they may buy it anyway. But I know Yamaha, they are going to be very aggressive on this because they know they're going up against that 790 Adventure. So they got to be smart about it. So, what is the price that you feel it needs to be? How much gas does it need for you to go, you know what, the price is right, but man, I hate the fuel. Fuel sucks. There's, you know, I mean, this bike's only going to go, you know, 180 miles. So, where does the fuel need to be for you before you would buy this bike? And the weight. Now, there's one that I left out, and I did that on purpose. I know everyone's going, 690, what's your problem, man? What's the horsepower? That's coming. We are definitely going to get into that horsepower. I left that for last because that's the fun part. That's what makes these bikes such a gem. So, the weight. What weight do you feel that T7 should be? Or the 790 Adventure. What weight would it have to be at for you to even think about it? Because you're like going, you know what? They got that thing at 470 pounds. That doesn't make much sense. I'm not going to get that bike. That's dumb. So what weight do you feel it should be? Now, I know as well as anyone else, KTM and their pedigree, they're all up business. Straight up business. They are horsepower hogs. This 690, make no mistake about it, ain't nobody in the enduro range or the dual sport range even got a shot or a prayer. You want to go toe to toe, put a 690, I'll put it up 500 EXC. I'll put it up against a 650, any of the 650s, any of the 250s, any of the 300s, 0 to 60, let's go. WR250R, whatever. Man, it wouldn't even be close. 400, heck, better yet, there's videos out there. This bike smokes the 800, F800. That's a twin. I've seen it. So, here's my thinking. Here's my thinking, and you tell me what you think, because I really want information from you guys on these two bikes, because I think it's a great topic. We're getting very close to 2019, and I just think it would be interesting. I could sit and drink a cold beer and read everything that you guys put up there, because I just love motorcycles, and I love enduro riding, I love dual sport riding, I love adventure riding. I love doing that stuff. Here's my thinking. I think KTM, you tell me if I'm wrong, you put your number in there, I think KTM is going to have that 790. They're going to be sitting at 95 horsepower. That's my guess. This 690 is at 67 horsepower, and it's all unadulterated meat, baby. This baby will go. She will go. So I'm going to say 95 horsepower is where the KTM is going to come out. And the only reason I say that is because the 1090 is at like 120 on extreme mode. So, I mean, I just don't see them dipping it in that 85, 75 horsepower. I just don't see it. I don't see it. KTM, I just think that's it's a fail for them. And not only that, and here's my guess too, I think they're going to get the weight just a shade under 400 pounds. I'm saying 398 pounds. That's my pick. I'm sticking to it. And I'll bet you, KTM, they're the king. They're the king, man. They're the king. You can go any direction you want. They're the king. Doesn't matter. It's all proven. So, now, off to the Yamaha, the Tenere, the T7. All right. Horsepower, I just don't think Yamaha has that R&D to squeeze that out of that bike. Now, I know that these bikes are twins. I just don't think that Yamaha is going to be able to do it. I think Yamaha is going to come in at around 85 to 87 horsepower, and I think that's going to be pushing it. I really, really do. And I think that the weight's going to come in at 420 pounds. That's my guess. I'm sticking to it. I'm going to put it in the comment section. You tell me what you think it is, and I'm going to basically have my write-up in the comment section of what the weight needs to be, what the price really needs to be for me to entertain it, what horsepower it needs to be, and how much fuel does it have to have in order for it to be something for me. Now, come on, we all know that we can roto packs and we can add the fuel. I don't want to do that. I want a bike that's basically out of the gate, ready to rock, lock, and hit the rock. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to put it in the comment section. You put yours in there if you like. You don't have to, but I would appreciate the comments because it makes it awesome, because I love to read the comments because some of them are good. I got a bunch of squids out there and trolls and snapper heads that write just, you know, they're just people that are just, they just hate. They have nothing better to do, you know. And the thing is, they probably don't even ride, you know, because they don't have any credible anything on nothing. But the 790 KTM Adventure, the Yamaha T7 Tenere, they're coming. I'm excited. I know you got to be somewhat excited. If you're an enduro dual sport guy, you have to be, right? Or am I wrong? You have to be. Also, do you think that this is a new rider bike? Do you think new riders would be capable of handling these bikes? Leave it in the comments. Tell me about it. Anyway, my name's Joe. 690 AV, 690 Garage. I appreciate your time. I know it's valuable. And I can't thank you so much to everybody that leaves comments and tells us their information and shares their knowledge with us. It just makes this channel so much fun. And I appreciate everybody because everybody is fantastic. Don't forget to go to 690AV.com. Get your free stickers. Fill out the form. We'll send them to you. Yep, we'll ship them out. We got a whole slew going out right now. We got some going to the UK this week. So, but like I said, if you haven't subscribed, jump on there. Subscribe to the channel. Be part of it. Like I said, we're growing, man. We got an army coming. And it's awesome. And I hope to see some of you guys out in the wild. And if I ever see that sticker, make no mistake, on your bike, I'm going to come up and talk to you. Because I want to. Because I want to know what you got, what you're doing, and what's happening. I want to know what your adventure is. But anyway, 690ADV, 690 Garage, 690ADV.com. Thank you so much. And tell me about that T7 and that 790 that you love or just hate about it. Helps me out a lot. Thanks so much. You guys have a great day. 690 out.